Well, hello.
Dr. Pepper, Zero Pepper.
Well, hello. Hello?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I had
yeah,
just,
yeah,
you were like
yeah.
accusing
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
so adamantly.
Yeah.
You were.
Yes, queen! Oh no! Oh yeah! Okay, that was cool. Oh, what? Ah!
Get on out of here.
Here we go. Sorry. I said, how is everybody this fine Friday? I couldn't remember what day it was. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, what? You guys, these last 3 days have probably been... You know what? That's not even true. I was gonna say the last 3 days, but this month has been one of the most stressful months, and not just because it's the holidays. Honestly, it doesn't have anything to do with the holidays. Like, the holidays just kind of adds to it, but we have so many things going on that are not even related to the holidays. and then the AC went out on top of it. So here is my plan. Okay, first of all, I have to give shout outs and say hi to everybody. Hello, Fresh, how are you? Fresh was the first one here. There's Cage and Femi. Trekkie, how are you? Michael and Rumi. I think Rumi is the one that uses that emote the most. I could be wrong. I don't know. And I feel like I missed somebody else, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so. Can I turn the music down? Yes. Why, yes, I can. Oh, you know what? I think that's because we were watching a trailer together, remember? So I turned it up. Man, I need to make a checklist. I say that and then I just do not. I forget. So, yeah, so we don't have working AC right now, and I'll get into that in just a second because here's my plan. So, because I'm limited on time and because I only have so many things I can do when my baby's sleeping and I stream 3 days a week and whatnot, my plan is to work on basically Dad's cross stitch basically for like, hey, it's Ghosty! How are you? Oh, did Can't Tell not happen? What the heck, man?
I can't tell you.
Hello? Why is that not a thing? Why is that not happening? That's the right command, isn't it? I am good. Okay, Can't Tell. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that should be it. Is there a cooldown on it? Maybe there's a cooldown on it. No. It was working last stream. That's really annoying. Oh, do I not have it on audio monitor? That's why. That would be it. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm gonna dedicate like the first like 15, because we chat at the beginning of stream anyway, and so I thought I might as well just cross stitch while we do that. So I'll dedicate the first like 15-20 minutes to my streams to working on basically Dad's cross stitch, and then we'll move on to whatever else we have going on. As you can see, this is the photo that I will be cross stitching. It is not a cross stitch pattern. It's literally just pixel art. So I kind of have to, I have it on my phone as well. So I'm going to be kind of checking my phone. But I struggled finding the right colors, because since it's not an actual cross stitch pattern, I just have to kind of guess, and I just have to make guesstimations. And also there are kind of, as you can see, there are kind of like areas where the pixels don't line up quite right. And all these colors down here, although they're easier to see for me in the darker setting, because I was looking at, when I was sketching this out, the light was really bright and it was a lot harder for me to see. So basically I'm going to start with this kind of navy blue, not the deep, deep, deep dark blue, but kind of this navier blue. I hope that's the right color. Yeah. I sat in Hobby Lobby for like, I don't know, 20 minutes color matching. That's the hardest part of cross stitching, to be totally honest, because if you don't actually use a program that has a pattern and doesn't tell you the colors to use, you're really just color matching. And Hobby Lobby has so many colors, but I'm like, I don't know. So we'll see how it works. I couldn't really find a lot of colors I felt like matched his face. So if I can't get the colors right on the shading, we'll just make his face white, which I feel like is fair. I'm actually not even sure why there's shading. But anyway, it'll be fun. So this is the one basically Dad chose. I sent him a bunch of, he donated $100 to my Extra Life. And so this is what he gets in return. I'm really excited about it. I love cross stitching. I just don't have enough time to get it done all the time. So anyway, I need to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So we'll start out with this and kind of chat and everything. And then we'll move on. The Game Awards happened last night. So we have a lot to talk about, and we have a lot of, trailers to watch too, actually, because I know there are some very exciting things that, yeah, that's the closest color, right? Yeah, well, I guess. You can color the shading in with pencil. No, because then it won't be stitched and it won't look the same. It's got to be stitched as something. Like these colors to me in the darker light, they look gray, but when I was in the brighter light at Hobby Lobby, they're more of like blue grays. So I got a bunch of colors, and you know what? They'll work. I'll make it happen. It's fine. So thanks, Ghosty. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't even started yet. So, but yeah, it'll be fun. So we'll start out with, 15 minutes of this. And then I'm still kind of learning with my camera setup. So bear with me on that. Obviously, you can see it in my face cam. It's like right up there above my head. But this was the best I could come up with. Okay, what one game of the year? Was it God of War? Hey, it's Roll! The king of potato people has issued a decree that the people of the Scalloped Lands have been banished from the kingdom of starch as their mere existence is an abomination. Oh my gosh. Have you gotten your name like officially changed yet? Your potato things are so clever. So clever. Yes, our AC is broken and it's warm during the day here. We had a couple really cool weeks, which was nice, and we never used our AC. But now it's really warm and it gets up to like 78 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's hot when you have no... Oh, the legal process is a long one? Okay. I don't think I've ever had scalloped potatoes, to be totally honest. Hey, Jordachi, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. I don't know, but Tears of the Kingdom 1 most anticipated. Oh, well, that makes sense. That does make sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, we're going to do this blue, so we're going to start... Ooh, which side should I start on? You know what? I'm going to start on this biggest piece right here. So yeah, our air conditioning went out, and my daughter's little like bust has sushi. That's so funny that you say that, because I actually used to be called Sushi by some friends a while back. That was my nickname for a while. I don't remember who called me that, but somebody did. So Charlotte's little bus buddy. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to that. She the bus was late yesterday, and so me and this bus buddy's mom were like waiting. Oh, what did I do? It's been a long time since I've done this. I gotta go up the... Okay. Oh, you do? See? That is not... So Jordachi, you were totally in line. Absolutely. So I mentioned to this bus buddy's mom that our air conditioning was broken. And she was like, well, my husband's an air conditioning tech. And I was like, oh my gosh, we just might get a miracle. So she brought her entire family over last night, her 3 girls and her 3 girls, one of which is Charlotte's age. The other one's 5. And then the older one was like, I don't know, 12 or 13. They brought their whole family over and her husband. And, they were at our house for like 3 hours, and it was absolutely insane. Like, it was so chaotic, because I had all the girls in the house in Charlotte's room. I guess the older one was kind of hanging out outside, but it was really chaotic, and they were not very nice. And they completely destroyed Charlotte's room. And then when I went in there and saw it totally destroyed, I was like, whoa, okay, it's 8 o'clock. Like, playtime's over. We got to clean this room up. But we don't want to clean up. We want to play more. Well, that's too bad. You destroyed my child's room. I was just in here like 2 hours ago and it didn't look like this. Charlotte may be a semi-messy kid, but she is not that messy. I was like, I know this was not Charlotte. They spilled beads, a whole thing of beads in Charlotte's closet. Like, I could tell Charlotte was really overstimulated, and it was crazy. It was super crazy. No joke, the trailer that got me the most pumped was actually in the pre-show. What trailer was that? Being older is so cool. Can you guys see okay? I think you can. I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody, but... My brother says my name so fast it sounds like another name. It's funny. My brother used to call me Soon. The most anticipated category should have been thrown out considering Silksong wasn't even nominated. It wasn't for most anticipated? Really? That's shocking. I thought for sure Silksong would be on there, but is it confirmed? Wait. Is it actually confirmed? Oh yes, there was a Dead Cells DLC, Castlevania. Crossover I never ever thought I'd see. The Mario movie clip was nice. Okay, good to know. Good to know. What won Game of the Year? You guys probably answered that and I just forgot. Or I didn't see it. Oh, come on. I know where you're... There we go. Was it God of War? Was Forbidden West even nominated for Game of the Year? I don't know if it was. Which makes me sad. I know there's Forbidden West DLC and I'm kind of... Oh, Elden Ring won? Really? I thought it was God of War. I have no interest in playing Elden Ring. Is that weird? I don't know. And I know Stray was up for a bunch of things, I guess. I liked Stray. I did like Stray. It was unique. It wasn't... It was. I mean... Wait. What was Game of the Year? I thought it was God of War. Anyway, we've got some game trailers to watch. I haven't decided if I want to watch the Horizon Forbidden West DLC or if I should just go in completely blind in April. I saw a thumbnail of it, though. Very exciting. I mean, I don't know what's going to come, but hey, DJ, how are you? Horizon was nominated? Okay, that's good. We're working on Basically Dad's cross stitch. This picture up here. And we're going to do like 15 minutes each day because if I don't do that, then it will never get done. So, I just got a sweet text from my father-in-law. Wants to bring us dinner tonight. He's in town for my brother-in-law's graduation. That would be lovely since cooking heats the house up. That'd be amazing. Elden Ring was Game of the Year. Horizon was nominated. Neon White got snubbed. I don't even know what Neon White is. I mean, I didn't hear of anything super crazy that people were kind of sort of talking about. I mean, it seems like everything was kind of... I remember watching the Game Awards last year, and I wasn't really impressed by most of the things they announced. What I was really looking for was Silksong / Zelda. That's right, DJ, I feel you. I would go to sleep right now if I could. The house is just warm. And not only is it warm, it's like moist warm because it's humid outside, because it's cloudy. So it's very like, my whole house just smells damp. Could be worse though. Could be worse. We could, you know, we could be stuck in the middle of summer. My AC has gone out in the middle of summer. Yeah, we have fans running, lots of fans. We stuck them up in the windows when it was cooler last night. It got up to 80 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday in my house. It was no fun. I've had little interest in a lot of new games from this year. A lot more I'm looking forward to next year though. Why did that go weird? Why? Come on. It's like a little loose thread. We'll watch some fun trailers. Nintendo hasn't had a huge announcement present since Reggie left. Why is this doing this? Why is those things? Okay. Me too. I love my Nintendo Switch though. I really do. It is the best gaming console. I love my PS5, but I love my Nintendo Switch for... It is just... It's the greatest console. feel like maybe I have heard of Neon White, and I don't know anything about it, but I think I have heard the name. Is this camera angle working for everybody? I think so. As you can see, it's like right there. Oh no, that is wrong. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. It got stuck in between. There we go. Okay. Legend has it in Hades 2, it'll be Zagreus' sister, and she would be breaking into Hades. Well, see, okay, so here's a question. If I don't know the story of Hades, is that gonna cause problems? Like, is that gonna cause problems because I don't know the story? And is that gonna like spoil things? I don't know if I'll ever actually play it. I don't know. There was something about it that I just did not love. I don't know why. Did we already talk about Bill Clinton? Was Bill Clinton at the Game Awards? Oh, I heard it was Zagreus' child. Yeah, I know nothing. There's a thread about it on the LDS Discord that I'm part of, but I haven't actually taken the time to really look through it. I did see that there was Hades 2 announced, and I know everybody's really excited about that. And then I also saw... I came across the Horizon DLC on my YouTube feed. And then there was something else. Was there a new Sonic part or something that was... Susie, maybe it's not a game for streaming. I liked playing it for myself personally. That could be. Some games work for streaming and some games don't. Some games don't. Some gays don't either, you know. Some gays shouldn't be streamed. You know how it goes. A kid ran up with the Game of the Year producers and graded the mic after their acceptance speeches and said something about thanking Bill Clinton as his rabbi. Are you serious? How did he even get up on stage? Okay. How old of a kid are we talking here? I mean, everybody's a kid to me. I'm old. Who are we talking about? Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong. And I was saying that he is a child. Well, now he's internet famous. So he just walked up on stage? You'd think they would have kept that from happening after what happened with Will Smith. You'd think that they would have, like, in all awards shows, you'd think they would have not allowed people to just... He looked very young. Okay. The things people will do for internet fame. Hades is Supergiant being Supergiant, so if you don't like Supergiant, you're not gonna like Hades. Well, but that's just it. I really, really loved Bastion. I loved Bastion. I actually think it has one of the most underrated game soundtracks ever. But I didn't love Hades. But it did get people talking. Ruby's right. Got people talking. That's the goal. How interesting. I wonder how they... Everybody like, who is this? Well, that's so funny. And then Jason Schreier went and interviewed the kid. I don't even know who Jason Schreier is, but obviously he's an important person. Yeah, I watched the Game Awards last year and I was not super impressed. I remember, I think I watched the PlayStation, like, whatever it's called, like the PlayStation, not the Let's Play, but it's, you know, like their live stream that they talk about new games and stuff. And that's when I saw the Horizon Forbidden West ad. And it was so long, it had been so long since I'd actually watched her, like that I'd actually watched the ad, that when I finally ended up playing through it, I'd forgotten about all the new machines that they showed in the ad. So I was completely surprised when these new machines showed up. And then it wasn't until later that I was like, oh yeah, I feel like I did see that in the ad and I should have known. Bye, Jordachi. Thank you for the lurk and thanks for being here. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. I always appreciate that. Koala! How's it going, Koala? We're talking about the Game Awards. We have some game trailers to watch today. And I'm starting a cross-stitch. One of my viewers donated $100 to my Extra Life back when I did Extra Life. It's a fundraiser for sick kids. And so he gets a custom cross-stitch. So we're going to do like 5 more minutes of this. And then we'll move on to game trailers. A lot of the trailers looked good, but very samey. That's fair. I was just mentioning this. Who was I? Was I talking about this to you guys? Like, how do you keep things unique? How do you keep things unique when everything's been done over and over? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, so he got to pick. I sent him a bunch of pixel art of Hollow Knight and Zelda, and this was the one he chose. But he was so sweet. He was like, that one looks a little boring though. I think you'd probably like one that's a little more like exciting. And I was like, this is not a cross stitch for me, you goon. Oh no, I have a knot. How did that happen? Oh, beans. Well, this is what the next 5 minutes is going to be spent doing. Unpicking this. I know. What the heck, man? So if I can just get a little bit done a day, that will mean, it may not be a lot, but that will allow me to at least get it worked on, because I can't just take the time to just sit down and do it. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Naughty, naughty girl. Yep, me and my knots. Indie games keep things unique. That's true. That is true. Like Stray was unique. I thought Witchwood was it was kind of unique, although it got really old after a while, I will admit. I liked it, but it just got really, really old. It wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. I'm definitely faster if I turn this over. Okay, wait. That did not happen. Okay, wait. A lot of the trailers looked good, but very samey. Oh, that's what. Oh, wait. That he didn't ask for map maker? Oh, like, well, he didn't really ask for one because I had to find pixel art that I could accomplish. And so I didn't find any of Cornifer. I do love Cornifer, though. I've got an awesome Cornifer remix on my video game playlist. I do love Cornifer. I love Cornifer and I love his wife. Ah, bampanada. That should be the sound when everybody tunes into chat for the first time. But that makes it sound sad. Like, she obviously sounds very, very like, welcome in. And that is not how I feel when people come into my chat. It is a very exciting time when new people come in. So I didn't want it to be like sad, you know? Am I having troubles with the stream? I don't know. Oh, Ghosty? Having troubles with the stream? Because I don't think anything's wrong on my end. I don't have any dropped frames. Okay. Okay, so check it out. 30 minutes. That's how far we've gotten in 30 minutes. I guess I did chat a little bit at the beginning and I had to get stuff ready, but yay! Fun fact. Skyward Sword was the first Zelda game to have a fully orchestrated soundtrack. I feel like I knew that. And to be totally honest, I really love the Skyward Sword soundtrack. I especially love the sound in the air, the music in the air. They did a really great job. I really liked it. I agree with that as well, because Twilight Princess has a lovely soundtrack as well. Okay, I'll do one more line. See, this is my problem with cross stitches. I'm always like, well, I can do one more. One more. Is this song from Wind Waker? Looks good so far! Thanks, Ghosty. I do appreciate that. It'll come together. I don't know if the colors will be matched perfectly, but they're close enough. I can't pick colors if they, like, don't exist in the realm of embroidery floss. I mean, I know there are other embroidery floss options online, but I'm not going to buy something online if I can't see the color in real life. Computer screens are different. My MacBook screen is so much brighter and more vivid than this laptop screen. So, hearing the orchestra playing Metroid last year was great. I do have an orchestrated version of like a Metroid medley. Can't remember who did it, but it's pretty great. They do like all of them, all the songs. I start out at the beginning with that. Well, yeah, the very beginning of the game. I also have a Sonic orchestrated medley that's actually quite nice. My favorite one, though, is the orchestrated Dragon Roost Isle. That one is fantastic. That and Gerudo Valley. If I find time, like if I've got a night where like I can't play Horizon and I'm just kind of a medley. Yes, a Samus medley. All right, let's watch some game trailers. Let's do this. Let me make sure I have, okay. Oh, this is from Spirit Tracks. That's what this is from. I was like, I do not recognize this song at all. I'm smeddling right now. Oh, Cage. You and Michael are two peas in a pod. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Yeah, I gotta come up with some better solution because that does not, I do not love that as well. The Twilight Princess Hyrule Field theme was freaking great when the orchestra did it. All of the music would have been fantastic if an orchestra had done it. I believe almost everything is better improved with orchestra, fully orchestrated, hands down. Like the Shadow of the Colossus theme, fully orchestrated, fantastic. Also, what's it called? I just lost it. What is it? Oh, all the music from Journey. So Journey was the first video game soundtrack to ever be nominated for a Grammy, actually. And I remember I got to see video games live when it was nominated for a Grammy. And I'm so frustrated because I hadn't played the game yet. So when they had the actual composer come and direct the orchestra live and play a medley of his own songs, it didn't hit and resonate as much because I hadn't played the game yet. And I was so, and after I played it, I was like, I watched this perform live and I didn't even have a freaking clue. I'm gonna do the Zybotch thing again and get a haircut. Yep, you do that. You go get your haircut. Journey peaked with Don't Stop Believin'. Yeah, I kind of also agree with that. Okay, so what trailers do we have to watch for from the Game Awards? I know we have okay, we'll start with Hades too. Oh yeah, who are you? Let me turn my volume up. Let me turn everybody's volume up before we do this. Volume. And I need my volume to be up. Different Journey. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. I was like, wait, why are we talking about Journey all of a sudden? But okay, whatever, man. Don't watch the new Pinocchio Netflix trailer. It's for adults and not for kids. Really? Because I know it's got a lot of views, and I know people are very excited about it. I know Disney completely botched the their remake. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, which one is it? Oh, there it is. The Hades 2 reveal trailer. So is this it from Supergiant Games? Yes? Okay, wait. How long is this one? Are these two the same? They kind of look the same. Do watch Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey trailer, though. I think any from the official channel will be good. Hades 11, it's actually Hades 2, so it's
Okay, so hey guys,
yeah,
I
it's
have an
like
idea.
Roman numerals, so it's for the number 2. You know what? Let me change my stream info really quick because I am obviously not cross-stitching Hollow Knight right now. And then boop, boop, boop. All right. I thought it would make it look like Roman numerals. Yeah, it's Roman numeral. Okay. All right, ready? Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Oh, nope, that's it. Well, hey. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Now I understand why Katie is like head over heels. That move right there, putting his hair back. Oh, ah. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold. I gotta make it big. And it's gotta load. Come on now. You gonna do this or what? Are we gonna load? Hades 2 is the first, it's the sequel of the first Hades game, which was by Supergiant Games. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Hades win Game of the Year? I think it did. Ah, there we go. Okay. You know what? Give me a second. I gotta turn it up in my headphones. Definitely not loud enough. Okay. All right. Okay. That's better.
I can't tell you.
Is this music done by Darren Korb as well? Oh, I can hear it now. Yeah, I recognize. What?
Good.
Not good enough.
We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
This is an opportunity for you to make a better future.
The animation is so lovely.
Least I can do is light your way down.
Voice acting, all that stuff is fabulous.
Ready to give in.
No, I was born for this.
You trifle with powers far beyond your
Were we just befriending a frog?
Okay, if I call you wench like that.
Okay, I need to give Hades another try.
Your family awaits you.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
Wait for me, Father. I'll be this.
Okay, so who is she? Oh, how cute. Okay, sorry. I was not paying attention to chat for a second. Make it big, new command. Didn't I have it big for you guys? It is big. Did I just get a phone? Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. Frog. I will be honest. I actually never saw the original Hades trailer. I just heard about Hades and was told I would love it. I loved Bastion, so I just downloaded it because I assumed I would love it. I didn't. But I never actually saw like the animated trailer of it. So that was a treat to see the way they put that together and everything. That was really cool. So who is Kronos? Because that's not anybody that I recognize from the first one. Is Hades a place or a person in the games? Hades is Zagreus' father, right? Is that right? Right? I can't quite remember. Both? Okay. I'm not really sure why I had a hard time with the first Hades game, because honestly, I played, I really, really, really loved Dead Cells for a long time, and I played the heck out of that game, and then they started to, yes, and then they started to update it a lot, and I had a really hard time with the updates. I felt like the game was, and I don't want to sound like a weenie and be like, they made it harder, but they did make it harder. Just like, so with Dead Cells, if you haven't played it before, Dead Cells is, it's a roguelike, right? Every time you play through it, you get more stuff, you get upgraded, the map changes every time, whatever. I'd never played a game like that before, and it was a really new experience for me. But you go through without any dead cells, without any boss cells, and then you are able to do, after you beat it once, you're able to play with one boss cell, which makes everything harder. But I feel like they just made the original Zero Cell run through harder for kind of no reason. I thought, well, why would you make the original run harder when you can just run through the original and then just make the game harder anyway? I don't know. They added a lot of things. They made the map really confusing. I had a really, really hard time like navigating things, and it just took all the fun out of it for me. It just wasn't fun anymore. It was really frustrating. I love the animation. I love the music. I love the main character. I don't even know what his name is. I can't even tell you. But I think he's just called the Condemned or something, but he cracks me up. He's super funny. And so when I played Hades, I just felt like, yeah, and that's true, because my brother was telling me, he was like, I never really figured out build styles until just recently. And he was like, oh my gosh, I am addicted to playing Dead Cells. For me, I've never quite been able to figure that out. And none of it has really made a whole lot of sense to me. I can't put things together and like make things like, yeah, I struggled with it. And so I felt the same way with Hades. I felt like, I think part of my problem with Hades, and this is going to sound really stupid, but I'm going to be totally, totally honest. I felt stressed out because I felt like I was going to make the wrong choice. And I didn't like that feeling of knowing that there were 3 good things to pick from, and I didn't know what the best choice was. And I got irritated with that feeling of feeling like, well, what if I didn't make the right choice? And that's why I died or whatever. And it got tiresome for me to feel like I was stressing out about my decisions. I don't know, which is stupid. I eventually did do a custom run on Dead Cells where I was able to give myself and I feel like that helped, but they've made so many changes to the map and everything that I feel like it's just not the same. Speaking of Dead Cells, why don't we watch this DLC? Hello, I am in all caps. So this is from GameSpot. Okay. For the record, I love their trailers. Their animated trailers are so funny. I love them. Okay. Let me hold on. I really, really, really love. Oh, and there's going to be an ad in like 45 seconds. I don't want to watch it if there's going to be an ad. I'm trying to think of what else. Honestly, that ad's going to take forever to start. I wish they'd do an animated series of Dead Cells. I kind of agree. Okay, let me make this bigger. This will probably be over by the time the ad starts. Honestly. Oh, I love him. Tell me. Oh my gosh, I love this music. What? Oh, look at those pretty boys. This is so great. Well, hello. Oh man, you're outnumbered. Oh! So we're all battling against who's Dracula? What a cool crossover. I approve. I definitely approve. I may have to pick it up. I may have to pick it back up with that because I definitely approve. That was good. That was good. I appreciate the Dead Cells humor, and I appreciate I really appreciate the humor that they put into the game and everything because it's very, very entertaining. And I just feel like they added too much to it. I don't know, but that's one I may have to pick it back up for. I haven't picked it up since, what was the last content they picked that they added that I played? I think it was the brewery or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but I could never even get there. Like, I couldn't even make it to that point, which made me super bummed out because I was like, I want to see this new DLC, but I couldn't actually even like get there. Woo! It's cold. Oh, that was a really loud swallow. Wow. Thank you, Femi. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, what else was there? You know who's good looking is this guy in this Final Fantasy, what is it, 16? Heyo. Okay, Game Awards. There it is, Game Awards 2022 trailers. Okay, we have a Death Stranding 2. Oh, here's the kid. Huge drama at the Game Awards. So we've got Death Stranding 2, which I know so little about Death Stranding, man. Baldur's Gate. It just looks like another... They all look... They do. I agree with Rawl. They all look samey. You know? They just all kind of look the same. Diablo. That's what I was thinking. Oh, is this the movie clip you guys were talking about? The Super Mario Brothers movie clip? Let's watch the Harry and Meghan Netflix documentary trailer. Just kidding, Susie. Please don't. Don't worry. I won't. I have zero interest. Oh, didn't we watch an Oh, yes, we did. That was the one that was like super fast. And yes, I do remember. I do remember watching that and being very confused. Okay, here's a clip. Whoa! Oh man, that was good. That was great. That's definitely how riding those pipes will be. For sure. Keegan-Michael Key is the best Toad. I do agree with that. I feel like that was a great casting choice. There's a Hello Neighbor 2? No, there is not. No. You're lying. There is? No, this is a lie. It is not a lie. How did they even make a Hello Neighbor? How did they make a Hello Neighbor 2? Oh, 3 days ago? So this is new. No, Hello Neighbor 2 announcement. 2.8 million views 2 years ago. Why? Why? Who signed off on this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if we should... Okay, if we watch the Horizon Forbidden West DLC trailer, there's going to be spoilers for Horizon Forbidden West. So just FY all your eyes. I think we should watch it. I think we should. But I just want everybody to know that there will be spoilers for Horizon Forbidden West. So if you don't want spoilers, you better mute and lurk for a second or go do something else and then come back, because I don't want to mess anything up for anybody, but I also really want to watch this trailer. So Burning Shores. Oh man. Okay, it's how long? 1 minute and 13 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna watch it, so just FY all your eyes, there will be spoilers for Horizon Forbidden West. PS5, oh yeah. This world, I could just, like, I don't want to live in this world because it's scary, but I don't want to leave it, like... Oh, wow! That's pretty cool. What? No, 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 no. No, no! I don't even know. Okay. So okay, this is something I have been worried about since Horizon Zero Dawn. And now it's finally coming, and I don't even know how to process this information. I'm telling you, when you very first start playing Horizon Zero Dawn, everything seems really scary, and like all the machines are super crazy, and they're really scary. And then you play the second one, and you realize that the first game's machines really weren't that scary after all. And then you come to this, and you realize none of those machines were scary compared to what's coming. Oh my gosh! I don't know if I'm like excited or if I'm absolutely terrified. I'm both. Both. Both is good. Yes, both. Okay. Wow. Wow. That was, I mean, I saw it in the thumbnail, but I didn't think it was actually going to be alive. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Okay. All right. Well, that's exciting. I'm gonna play it, but it's probably gonna kill me. Wow. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what to. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. But you know what? Not as scared as I probably would have been if I'd seen that, like, oh man, wow, okay. They just keep getting bigger. Bigger and more scary? Wow, wow. Okay. Is there anything else that you guys feel particularly passionate about watching, or are were those kind of the best, like, highlights of the Game Awards? I feel like there was one that I saved. That I saw. Oh, what? When did I save that? I don't even know. Okay, a Siren Head game. And it's good. What is a Siren Head? Does anybody know what a Siren Head is? What is a Siren Head? Why didn't that work? Hey, Brother Grimm! How's it going? Why did that not work? Why are you not working? Streamer bot. Lame. How lame. I agree with you. What the heck, man? It's supposed to work. Here, I will do it for you. I don't know why it's not working. It usually works. Boo. Hold on. It's not as fun when you have to, like, manually do it. Boo! Okay, wait. DS2? What is DS2? I feel like I had a... Look at all this t-shirt stuff. Cricket stuff. Okay, no game trailers there. DS2? What is DS2? Because I watched Hades too. Baldur's Gate, know nothing about Baldur's Gate.
Everyone.
Oh, wow! Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate that, Brother Grimm. You get a song snippet if you would like one. You type in !pop or !Disney in chat if you would like a song snippet. Okay, wait. DS2, Crime Boss, Meet Your Maker. Oh, so these are all games. I think those were all the Death Stranding 2. Oh, see, that worked. So why didn't it flip my camera? Okay, that's a good one. That is a good one. Let me pull up the words because I always get nervous singing in front of you guys. So I'll pull up the words so I don't screw them up. Okay, ready? I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh, you're not a voice. You're just a ringing in my ear, and if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure, I don't need something new. I am afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. I love that I sang that with an upside down camera. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Brother Grimm. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like words are not enough for me to be like, thank you. So that's why I introduced song snippets, but I feel like they're not even good enough either. I think those are all the trailers I'm interested in. Everything else seems a little I don't know. Those are all the ones that I kind of sort of heard about. We watched the Last of Us trailer last stream. Unless there's another game. Okay, wait.
Oops, not 2022. 20. You guys know what I mean. Why does YouTube? Gosh dang it. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. Oh, I love this voice. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, I felt like I needed to do something for people when they subscribed because just being like, wow, thanks, just didn't really seem like enough to me. But, okay, Lords of the Fallen, that looks creepy and horrifying. Okay. Dead Island. You know what? Oh, gosh, I feel like I did see, like, a still for that. That is just the worst. Behemoth. Okay, we watched Silent Hill 2 trailer. Oh, there's Death Stranding 2. That's what you were talking about. That's DS2. See, I would watch this trailer, but I know nothing about Death Stranding, so I feel like it's not even going to make sense. 2022. The future is now. The new Bayonetta looks interesting. Activision can be bent, but the Diablo 4 musical number was cool. So I remember watching the trailer for Diablo 4. I have zippy zap interest in Diablo 4. Death Stranding 2. Street Fighter, Batman, Baldur's Gate. I see those a lot. We did watch The Night Witch. That looks very fun. That looks good. Interested in Dead Cells? Yes. Behemoth? There was some game trailer I came across the other day, and I remember being like, oh yeah, we should watch that on stream together, but now I can't remember. Ooh, there's the first 18 minutes of Dead Space. That's gonna be a no from me. Is this for real? No, we don't need to scare our children anymore with the Grinch. The Grinch is already scared. Fires of Rubicon? That looks kind of cool, actually. That, I don't even have words for that. I don't even know how to, like, process that. The world of Horizon is scary as enough as it is. Party animals. Okay, I think that's enough game trailers for me. I think I'm good. I think those are the ones that were probably most interesting to me. So, we'll probably leave it there at game trailers, and we will get started with Zelda. Good times, good times. Hydrate or hydrate. Cheers to Femi.
It's Kojima. It never makes sense. I remember watching the trailer for Death Stranding and just being like, I have so many questions. Bye, Fresh. Thanks for being here. Thanks for always being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, this is Fresh's goodbye gift. Now I got to do 3 accents. So every time, oh, come on now. What the heck, man? So every time I say a new sentence, I need to do it with a new accent, is what you're saying. I guess I can just do Fashion Week with both of them because that's a little easier to do, but I cannot do a Southern accent and a British accent, but I can do a British accent and Fashion Week, and I can also do Southern Belle and Fashion Week at the same time, but I can't do Spoonful of Sugar and Southern Belle at the same time. Koala's wife is like, I have so many questions. What is even happening? What is happening? What are you watching? I don't understand. Okay, let me change my stream information. First ever low health run. It is indeed that. And it is challenging. It is challenging in multiple ways. I did not know it was going to be so hard to leave those heart containers behind. Makes me so sad. All that hard work I do to beat those bosses, and I don't even get to pick up my reward. It's just not, that is just... Welcome back, Michael. Fresh just signed off and left me with 3 different accents to do, so I'm doing Fashion Week and Southern Belle and Spoonful of Sugar all at the same time, which he tends to do every time, actually, now that I think about it, which is fine. That's his thing. Challenge run, I guess. I'm trying to think, what else do I put here? It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Also, I went to brunch today at the Olive Garden, and I had a real Dr. Pepper. Tasted weird. Been drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar for so long. Not even a real Dr. Pepper tastes good anymore. No, that's not true. It did taste good. It tasted fine. It just tasted different. You know. Just tasted like super sweet. I was really confused. I was like, is this what Dr. Pepper always tastes like? Is this what I used to love? Bye, Ghosty. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. I really do. Lovely to have you, as always. If we could keep climbing at a glacial pace, that would be stupendous. Yeah, that's like Fresh's signature move now. I was like, I need to make those accents cost more channel points. I think I'm going in the right direction. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, there's a chest. Cool. So, oh! Good. So, it's been over a decade, almost 2 decades since I played this game last. I have played it before, but it's been a long time. So, I am remembering things, but I am also not remembering things. So, okay. And also, I'm doing my, oh, crap! All the drats! Dang it. I get so annoyed when I get hit now because... Wait. Hey, Mariners, how are ya? How are ya? Hi, how are you? That's apparently what, there was Rebel Wilson. She's from New Zealand, or is she Aussie? I can't remember. But she was talking about playing like American roles and having to have an American accent. And she said, you know, she can talk not moving her face very much, right? She can be like, hi, how are you? But she said with Americans, it's different. It's like, hi, how are you? And I had to laugh because I thought, oh my gosh, she's so right. Especially someone like me that's basically a walking cartoon character. I'm a very expressive person. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Getcha. Come on, man. Skulltula's design was definitely improved in Twilight Princess. Way creepier Skulltulas. I mean, that spider's pretty big, so it's creepy, like, all the same, but... Okay, so this is the worst, because I cannot aim to save my life. Oh! I cannot... Yeah, no, it is weird. I feel like it didn't used to be that way. Oh my gosh, it is. I'm so sorry. Oh, Trekkie, thank you so much for calling me out on that. I cannot believe I've been playing a game for like 10 minutes. And Trekkie's like, we can just see. We can't even hear it. Here I am talking about all these different things, and you guys are just like, yeah, sounds great. We can't see anything. Oh my gosh. First time I think I've ever done, maybe the first time? Thanks, Trekkie. Sorry, everybody. You know what? I blame the fact that my air conditioning is broken, and I can't think straight. Oh, wait. Stay right there. Yes. Oh, I hope I can make it through this temple without... Yes, they are, but they're only in certain rooms. I think. Whoa, wait a minute. What? Wait, what? Is that where it's supposed to go? Okay, she says there are arrows painted on the floor, but they're just triangles. Those could be arrows in any direction. I feel like that's not as helpful as she wanted it to be. That's dumb. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can you hit this with this? Nope. Okay. Oh, surprise. Oh, I forgot there were two of these. I thought there was only the one. Oh, man, I'm still thinking about that Horizon DLC. Holy cow. Oh. What? How is those things? What? I'm confused. There's... Oh. Where did it end? Oh. Where did it end up? Oh, is that it? No, that is not. Oh, that's where it's supposed to go. Oh. I gotcha. Wow, I was so confused. I did. Oh, man, that was unexpected. That was definitely unexpected. Can you say hi to my daughter, Chloe, for me? She is 2 and loved your song. Chloe, you have excellent taste, my darling. My daughters love Elsa. And I'm happy to sing Elsa. We sing it a lot around here. Thank you for the bits, Brother Grimm. I am sure you hear a lot of Elsa. If she's 2, yeah. It's right around the time that my baby is also almost 2. And wait a minute, isn't this where I just pushed it? Where am I trying to push this? Ah! Does Chloe know all the words to Into the Unknown? Does she sing it? I don't... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, what the heck did I do that for? I am not thinking straight. I'm thinking about Horizon. You know, it's funny. So when Frozen first came out, I was pregnant with my first one. And I remember being like, oh, I didn't really understand all the love for Frozen. And I was like, I'm so glad that my daughter is not going to be obsessed with Elsa because I don't feel like there's a lot to be obsessed about. And then when she turned about 2, we were watching YouTube one day, and sure enough, Elsa popped on there, and we never went back. She was obsessed. She loved Elsa. We watched it over and over and over again. And I was like, well, guess that didn't work out for me. And then my baby also loved Elsa. So she has this power over these little girls. And you know what? But Elsa is very strong, and she is her own. And especially in the second one, she definitely holds her own. So I support Elsa. I love her. No. I mean, what the heck is this supposed to, why? I don't even know where this is supposed to, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. But there's nowhere to, there's no place to go. Like, I can't push it over there. Wait a minute. Hey, fan, how are you? Hold on, does my hotkey work? It does. Okay. Wait a minute. Is it like a secret wall? No. I can't put it. Yeah. I need. Oh. Wow. I need to make it a real redeem. I keep forgetting. I liked Elsa a lot more in the second movie than in the first movie. They gave her a lot of depth. You guys know what I mean. I don't understand. What the heck, man? Where? Oh, now we have Bill. Who can't put his tongue to any part of his mouth. I have all the questions. Is there a ladder in missing somewhere? I like Elsa in the second movie for one of the first one. Yep. Elsa is beautiful. Stunning. She is gorgeous. All the questions. What is it? Why? I remember being in school when Frozen came out, and all me made a joke about it. Yeah, there were a lot of those. I honestly have no. I feel like it has something to do with that. No, that makes a mess up here. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember having it as my trouble. Unless. Sure. I can! Oh my land. Oh, he. Okay. I gotcha. See? Okay, wow. This took me a whole lot longer than it should have. Yes, I liked Elsa a lot more in the second movie. She didn't have a lot of depth in the first movie, and I just didn't care for the first movie very much, but I liked the second movie a lot, and I like the music from the second movie a lot more. I actually got to take my daughter to a sing-along in the theaters. That was really fun. We had a really good time. That was really, really fun. Elsa. I don't remember having that much trouble. Yes. That is very much, yes. Oh, Elsa captured the hearts of all these. Which is funny because in the first movie, Elsa was the cool one because she had powers, right? But ultimately, Anna was the one who really saved the day. I have seen plenty of little Elsas for Halloween and plenty of little Annas for Halloween. I feel like it's pretty equal for the most part, but you definitely see more Elsa stuff. You don't see as much Anna stuff. You mostly see either Elsa and Anna together or just Elsa. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. No, a ladder. Another fun fact. Donny Osmond saying, I'll make a man out of you. Heck yes, he did. He is the voice. He is the singing voice. What? The key? Another one. Oh, I have one. I'm so excited. I thought I didn't have one. I was so disappointed for a second. Oh, come on. Okay. If I just push the button, he does a vertical slice. But if I'm moving around, he does I don't like that, but whatever. It's fine. To be fair, most Disney characters have little emotional depth. It's true. But I do feel like they did a better job. Well, I've been able to do that before. I feel like they've done a better job. They did a better job with, they've gotten better. Well, and especially like with, Inside Out, you know, there was a lot of emotional depth there because it was all about emotions. What an astute observation. Thank you, Navi. I appreciate it very much. Or isn't there oh no, it's in this room. I'm gaining emotional depth right now. I knew you would be. Somehow I just knew. Aw, man! Oh, apparently he stops if I'm jumping, so that's cool. Wait, so I can't go anywhere in this room, so I need another key? Oh, son of a half-troll.
Oh, but these guys give me money. Huh. Yeah! Hey, Alcondros! How is Alcondros on this fine day? Good to have you. Man. Gosh dang it. Oh, we do have boss keys. We didn't have boss keys in the first 3 dungeons. So I was confused. I will say that is another thing I really liked about Skyward Sword was the boss keys were real unique, you know? They were like pieces of something. And then you had to like fit it in and use like the movement controls and stuff. It was very cool. I liked it. I thought it was great. I thought it was unique. One of my favorite Zelda boss fights is in Skyward Sword, actually. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, so far, this has been a waste of my time. I'd love to play Skyward Sword. It's a little cumbersome. I will not lie. It's a little cumbersome because I have to play it on my Wii. I don't want to buy a new copy for my Switch. I just feel like that is just too much. How do I get into that door over there? I've been waiting for about 2 hours for a bus that comes every 25 minutes. You can guess how I'm doing. Alcondros is angry. I am so sorry. Charlotte's bus got delayed yesterday about 30 minutes, and that was obnoxious. I thought, oh, my child is probably crying on the bus. She was okay when she got off the bus, but I was worried. I went to lunch and had to get some juicy tea on why my coworker got fired. Care to spill? Okay, Cage. I watched the DLC trailer for Horizon Forbidden West. I do not even know what to think or say. The Skulltulas in Skyward Sword are annoying, though. I don't even remember Skulltulas in Skyward Sword, to be 100% honest. There are Skulltulas in Skyward Sword? The only music I was disappointed in Skyward Sword was, the Volcanoes music. I did not love it. It was okay, but I felt like it was a little, I don't know. volcano should be a little more epic than that, but it's okay. Turns out, not surprisingly, he was a piece of crap and got harassed. And was harassing someone, so legit HR got involved. Well, yeah. I feel like
I do not know what to do. Surprisingly, I am not angry. I hit a PR in the gym, so I'm kind of okay. Well, okay. As long as you are not incredibly angry. I legitimately am lost. I knew this was gonna happen. He was just being mean and was manipulative and fear-mongered people. That's not cool. I could really use a compass, actually. If anybody's curious. I feel like that's the way out. Okay, but for real, though? I need a bow. I feel like there were... I know. Amazing how there are consequences. Oh! Okay, I do remember the Skulltulas now. Yes, yes. You're right. First dungeon, in the forest, yeah? Nope, it's gotta be on the other side. Easier to see. Yes, that's because... Oh, yes! Okay, yep, yes. You are right. They are obnoxious. Get out of town. If I die because of one of those freaking things... Isn't that what I said last time? Maybe instead of looking at the... I'm sorry. How did I not open this chest? You mean to tell me that this key was just sitting here the whole time? How did I not open that chest? Thank you. What even was this room? I am confused, but now I know where to go. Wow. Okay. Bye. Coworker. Katie was talking about a coworker. I need a bow. Are we on that kind of topic again? You know what I mean. You heard me. I don't know why it was just sitting there. I don't even know what that room was for. Yes, this is where I needed to be. To go. To be. Yep. Yes. Is the door up here? No. Wait a minute. Where was I? Where just was I? I came up out of the well. Did I though? No, wait. Where was that place with the... Gosh dang it, I'm lost. I don't like being lost. I need a compass. Bria had to knock them down and then jump stab them. Yeah, yes. Yeah, see, it's gonna be cumbersome if I do a playthrough because I've got like my table right here. But I don't want to buy a second copy because I already own a copy, so that's annoying. Gee dang it, I legit... Thanks, Trekkie. I legitimately don't know where to go. Where did I come from? Yeah, I see that. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Well, the only place I have to go is down the well again. It is super weird. I can't... He was there the longest and I think got cocky and always complained about management, even in front of them. Sucks to suck. This is true. Yeah, some people just don't ever learn. I was just listening to a, yeah. Thank you, Navi. Appreciate it. I was just listening to a podcast earlier today about a teacher that was basically harassing some girls, he was always being like super creepy and flirtatious to the girls. I think they were in 6th grade, but he was always really harsh and like mean to the boys. And so a group of boys tried to tell the adults, and the adults wouldn't listen. He'd been there for a long time. He'd been teaching for a long time. And so they started a Discord where they basically documented every single time this teacher was uncomfortable and creepy around to the girls in the class. And, oh, can I reach that? Yeah. And eventually that teacher was let go. Or no, I'm sorry. What? Oh, come on now. Eventually that teacher was put on leave or whatever for allegedly stalking a girl. Why didn't you? Okay. And then they were able to like come up with all this Discord, all of this stuff. Changed a lot of girls' lives. Some people never learn you should never mess with your own money. It's true. Ah. Oh, it's a small one. Okay, whatever. Oh, huzzah! Yay! Just one heart. Just one. This was definitely not where I was going. Yeah, they put him on leave. They didn't actually fire him, from what I understand, but anyway. I had a teacher when I was younger, when I was in middle school. I think I was in like 7th, 8th, and 9th grade-ish. He was creepy. He said weird things, did weird things. He just was not... Just made me feel really uncomfortable, and most other girls I talked to felt the same way. It was just not... It was not cool. So lost. I'll find it. I'll find a way. I will find a way. Because I remember doing this. We came down the ladder. We walked down the hallway in the well. Oh, we almost fell in the water. And then we came up the other side. And then where else did I go? Rest in peace. And I did the same thing. I walked smack bang into that freaking chest. Oh, okay. That actually reminds me. So Bluey is censored from the Australian version in America in a lot of ways. And one of them is Bluey and her mom are playing a game, and Bluey has this stuffed cat, and she says something like, she says if you don't such and such, she'll pee on our curtains. But for the American version, it says, she says if you don't do such and such, she'll scratch our curtains. And I'm like, I don't understand. Are we that big of sissies that we can't handle the word pee? What? Okay, so I came out of that door. Okay. Can't make heads or tails. I guess so. There's another episode where Bandit, who's Bluey's dad, he's pushing Bingo on a swing, and the swing swings forward, and then it like hits him in the groin, and he goes, ah, and he falls over. And they edited that completely out of the American version. Like they just cut away from it as he pushes the swing. And I was like, I'm confused. Why would that be a problem? I don't understand. That's a totally normal reaction for something that would like, I just don't get it. But how can you peel a banana then? It's a great question. Oh, wait a minute. That's another door that I didn't realize. Wait, what? Hold on.
Be the banana. I think this is where I need to go. Yeah, you take that. I think so? Oh, yeah. Nope. Don't have time for you, sir. I said good day. This day is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Charlotte had this running joke where, the first time I taught her that song, she couldn't spell banana right, so she was like, banana, B-N-A-N-A-S, and I was like, B-A! And then she thought it was hilarious, so she kept saying B-N-A-N-A-S, and I was like, it's B! and we were laughing. You know, I wasn't actually mad. We were just laughing and laughing and laughing. And she still does that to this day. You must understand, American moms have too much time on their hands and will find stuff to complain about. That is true. And Charlotte and I actually had a big, long conversation about it because I was like, you know what, Charlotte? There are so many people that get offended by things and they just feel like their opinion is the one that matters the most. And so everybody else should come. Hey, Alex! How's it going, Alex? Good to see you! Like, they just have... Get a real problem. Like, really? Yeah, this is where I need to be. That's what you're worried about? You're worried that somebody said pee on the curtains in a cartoon? Like, what the heck, man? Come on. Get a real problem. Because that is not a real problem. Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to do this yet. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. They have way too much time on their hands. To me, I just don't understand. Oh, I see you over there. What? Oh, come on. Game logics. That sucks. So you can just walk across that hole, but I can't? That seems very unfair. I don't like you. You just remind me of the Shadow Temple. Honestly. Yeah. Oh, I have a shield too. You can play at this game. I feel like... Surprise. There you go. Surprise. I don't know why I said that. Boom. 2 more? What? That is obnoxious. Yes, I guess. I don't like having
3 hearts. It's hard. Let me do what I want with my home. I don't care about your beloved property values. Yes. Yeah, we don't have a homeowners association. But yes, I've heard horror stories. Yeah, no, I do not agree with homeowners associations. I think they're awful because I've literally never heard of anybody being like, oh, we love our homeowners association. Nope, never. Okay, note to self. I love that Automod caught that. I don't like you. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't like... Why am I holding up my shield? I don't like those skeletons at all. No, I do not. How many hearts did I have? Did I have 2 and he killed me? Or did I have 1.5 and he killed me? Or, like, what's the story? HOAs are a thing you willingly sign up for. Let them fine you on rules that they have little say in and you can't leave. I'll pass. Yeah. It's like you live in an area that has a homeowners association and they will come down on you for every little thing. You leave a bike outside your house? Nope. Homeowners association doesn't like that. You got a boat parked outside your house? No. Homeowners associations don't like boats out in front of houses. Looks cluttered. Looks trashy. Even if it's a nice boat. You got your garbage cans outside? Haven't pulled your garbage can in yet? Nope. Homeowners associations don't like that either. Nope. We noticed that you hadn't put your garbage cans in. And people pay a lot of money to be... Now, I will say, don't homeowners associations usually, like... Wait, I was going to say they do your yard work for you, but that is not true. My mom lived in a place with the homeowner association. But that's because she lived in a townhome that had a shared front lawn with a bunch of other townhomes. So they took care of that lawn. But I think if you had a house, you were responsible for your own lawn. But yeah, I can't imagine the pressure of being like, well, we've noticed that you haven't mowed your lawn in a while. Like, leave me alone, man. Life gets stressful. I've got a lot of stuff going on. You don't know me. Let go of my purse. I don't know you. Yeah, when we got a house, we were specifically like, absolutely no HOAs. Nope, absolutely not. Thanks to Koala. I am going to be covered in stickers. There we go. When am I going to play Among Us again? Sorry, I missed that, Alex. That is a great question. Probably I don't know. I gotta think, because I think this coming Saturday, or I'm sorry, not this coming. No, not tomorrow. Sorry, I've got stuff going on tomorrow. But the following Saturday, I think, is going to be the time that we watch my dad's Christmas play on Discord. So it probably won't be until the following Saturday, which is the Saturday right before Christmas, I think. Those Among Us streams are really fun. I definitely prefer that to Fall Guys. Fall Guys is way more chaotic. Yeah, like you have to, I mean, I don't know all the logistics of HOAs, but yes, you like willingly move into a place that has an HOA. It's not like they surprise you and they're like, surprise, by the way, you've got an HOA. It's not like that. Like, you're aware, and actually you have to pay for it. Like, you pay a monthly fee or a yearly fee or whatever to have an HOA. Don't you dare. Look at these fabulous skeletons. They're matching. Looks so cute. Oh, okay. Oh, I think this is the one that comes back to life if you don't kill it in time. Oh, he took 2 hearts. I wish I could kill you. I wish I could just kill you. Oh, I'm hurrying and I am not doing so hot. That other one is gonna come alive and I am gonna die. Oh, see, yep, he just came alive. What? Now they're both after me. That is not fair. Why am I suddenly talking in a southern accent? I don't understand. What just happened? Maybe I should break open a pot. I probably should. I don't know why Southern snuck into Fashion Week. I don't know what's going on. People are very passionate about HOAs, like very passionate. And I just am not. Like, I just don't feel like it's... People don't want properties looking trashy. They don't want properties looking... They want everybody to look the same. And they want everybody to look nice and fancy. And they don't want their property values going down because people have... Oh, and the other one came alive again. You are menaces. You stop that. It is. Boring dystopia. I feel like I have tried to use a hookshot on these bros, and I don't feel like I've ever struggled with these guys as much as I am right now. Okay. I hate this game! And I'm hot! This house is too hot. They're usually controlled by old grumpy people. Oh, thanks. Michael told me to hydrate. Femi told me to hydrate. Yeah, so if you have a property that's not in an HOA, no. If you have a property that's not in an HOA, you don't get into trouble. It's only if you have a property that's in an HOA. I hate this. And unalived some HOA members that took his home. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Did it happen in Texas? Because that sounds like something that would happen in Texas. Or Florida? Maybe. Florida. You know what? Okay, I need to create a save state before I go into that room. Yes. That's what I need to do. Low health runs are not. You pocket dialed the hydrate by accident. Well. There's no such thing as too much hydrating. That's actually not true. There is such thing. You can actually drown yourself, but it's hard to do that with drinking water. It's really hard. HOAs have way too much legal power, in my opinion. There is no logical way they should be able to put a lien on your house or fine you. Yeah, it's just people with not a lot of time and and what it is really is it's people like, thanks for the bits, koala. Yay! It's because I keep dying. Maybe your bits will give me life. Oh, thanks, man. Okay, so my oily chin is causing problems. Yes. I put I have orange stickers, but they don't show up very well on camera. So, man, I just need more chucks for more stickers. Yeah, I made that really cheap. Watch, next time you show up, it's gonna be like, boom, 3,000 chucks for a sticker. That'll teach you. I don't mind putting stickers on my face, it's fine. Actually, my baby has found me with stickers on my face after I stream so often that she truly believes stickers belong on the skin. She doesn't like putting them on paper. She likes putting them on her body or on my face. That's the second time you got modded? I don't see anything in chat for being modded. I don't know. Automod caught you because you said, I don't like you, but you said, you were quoting, like, it wasn't supposed to be hateful. You were literally quoting something I said. So, oh, wait, Joe, do I create a suspend point, like, right now? Like, at the, yes, no, yes. 2, save slot 2. Still waiting for the bus. Oh, man. Yeah, skincare has become sticker care. I've got a case of the measles. Like, in what world does it make sense to effectively take your house for not wanting to be part of an HOA? Well, and since when is it anybody... Oh, yeah, okay. That's cool. And since when is it... Oh, see, my camera's flipped, so when I point up into the... Anyway. And since when is it anybody else's business what you do with your house? Unless it is overly... Like, I've seen some houses with, like, broken down cars out in front, lots of crap out in front. Like, I get that. But that is very different than, like, leaving your garbage can out a little longer than everybody else, or having a boat that you use regularly parked out in your driveway, or, you know, not mowing your lawn at a certain time or whatever. That's an entirely different thing. And really, it's just nosy people. It's just people that are really nosy that have just put, they now have a job and they feel very proud of that job. They're keeping their neighborhood beautiful, but they're really just being jerks. And that's all I have to say about that. You made that into a thing? How cool. Made what into a thing? My commands? Dude, I love my commands. Ha. Ho. I feel like there are probably hearts in those pots. You know what? You should probably just hold still. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, what? Yes, I did. I loved Portal so much. It was a good time. I hate this fight so much. I feel like I have not. Oh, I'm going to save again. This game sucks. That came from Overcooked. I actually have like a highlight reel of my sister and I playing Overcooked. We had a freaking blast. Overcooked is so fun, but it's also sucks and it's really diabolical. Man, is it diabolical. It's like you love it, but you also kind of hate it at the same time. Bus is here. Oh! Aw. Dang it! Really? That sucks. I thought for sure I'd found a loophole. Wah, wah. You know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna switch to your bro. Oh crap! Now you're both, I don't know which one's which. Dang it. I was gonna try and give them like, take both their life down so that I'm not starting over with, you know what I mean? I was trying to use my brain. How many hits did they take? Okay, now I'm gonna switch to your bro. Okay, yep, yes. That is smart. That's using the old noodle. He just watched me. Where are you going? Kid, child, man-child? Oh, okay, we're gonna do it. I am so good! Actually, I really suck. That should not have taken that long! Have a safe bus ride. Yes. That's your... Wait. The fact that you're Greek makes that way funnier. What, the quaking bus? Oh, by Zeus. The bus has arrived. And by Zeus, I just got a bow. I got a bow. How
Oh, that was good.
HOAs are basically just modern feudal systems. I agree. Which is why, once again, we did not want to go into an HOA because Ander has a boat. And so we knew that if we went into a place with an HOA, they would constantly give us problems. Well, you've parked your boat out. And he parks it in the garage. Like, it's in the garage. It's got a lot of expensive equipment on it. But we just knew that, you know, there was going to be somebody because... What? No fairies? Not even hearts? Oh, I better save, man. Yes. It's a bass boat. It's an 18-foot bass boat. He uses it for work. But, you know, we just knew, like, we were fully aware that he was going to have it outside. Or also, he parks his truck outside because the boat has to go... Oh, beans. The boat has to go into the garage. And so he can't park his truck in the garage. I park my boat, or my car in the garage, and then his boat is also in the garage. And so, we just knew that there were just going to be so many issues. It's a boat that goes in the water. Yes. Truly. Sisters? Yeah, you don't have anywhere to hide. Oh, nope, you do not. So, we didn't want to even deal with an HOA. Not to mention, we didn't want to pay for it. Like, no way. We didn't want to pay. Anybody want a peanut? Oh, you can kind of see the orange one. That's good. Hello? Aiming right at your face. If you just cheese them from afar... I do have lots of stickers. That's thanks to Koala and Fan. How many arrows does it take to kill a Poe sister? 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. What number are we on? Like 8? Peanut. I made an accidental rhyme. Now I get an automod message every time I post something? Really? What does it say? That is so weird. More. More. When they find him, they're like, put your hands on your head. And he goes, I'll put my hands on my head. Mods have allowed your message. Happy chatting. What? Okay, that's something I've never had happen before. Anybody, can anybody shed any light on that? The fact that Koala seems to be like on the... Wait, is this where I was? Oh, I think I need to go upstairs. I mean, it isn't wrong though. It's true. It's not. But still, like, what the heck? It was an auto mod earlier. I wonder why. They must have... It must have... Oh, that's weird. I wonder if you click out of the stream and then come back into the stream and, like, rejoin the... What the heck, man? Is that what I mean? Yes. Yes, I think it is. Yes. Oh, we've only killed one of the sisters. Sisters? I feel like this is taking forever. The aiming was so bad. Oh, wow. So bad. My uncle actually works for a drift boat company and sells them. I'll be totally honest. I don't even know what a drift boat is. But yes, Ander has a full-sized bass boat. Oh, no. It's about to jump off that. Jump right down that hole.
I understand!
It's coming! And I'm gonna get that key and it's gonna freaking grab me because I forgot! Oh, is it better? Okay, so that reset it. Oh gosh. Ah, I don't need your money, but I'll take it. Yeah, these guys are rich. Oh. Oh. I don't like these things. Oh, I have to kill them though. Okay, good to know. You know what? From afar. No, not from afar. Okay. Oh, but he gave me an arrow that I wasted. Good, 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 great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus. This uncle is always is also into fly fishing. Yeah, Ander doesn't have any interest in fly fishing. I think he's tried it, but he likes bass fishing more. Oh boy. Another thing they say on Bluey is wackadoo. No. What do they say? Is it wackadoo? When something crazy happens, they're like, oh, wackadoo! I think. Maybe we should confirm with Linky. You are different, my friend. Different is okay. We can all be different. We all have things that set us apart. You, though, have to die. Sorry. Yes, yes. Turn into your little friends. Oh, that was fancy! I did not even know I could do that. Drift as in Tokyo Drift? Oh, no more stickers? Did you already do a sticker? Wait, what? I'll put one on. Does it say you can't, like, redeem them? Well, shut my mouth. I have 2 keys. 7 stickers max, it seems. What? Femi's like, I gotcha. Okay, hold on. I need to pause. Sticker, chicken dinner. Oh! I did put a max on it. Why did I do that? I can't edit that from StreamerBot though. Because I made that channel point redemption in Twitch. If you make a channel point redemption in StreamerBot, it automatically uploads to Twitch. But and then you can edit it through StreamerBot. But if you make a channel point redemption in, oh, that's where this comes out. I understand. Oh, nope, no! I need to go back in there. But if you make a channel point redemption in Twitch, you can't edit it in StreamerBot. So that means I have to pull up Twitch. Oh, you fish while floating down a river. Okay, that does make sense. Ander has he's always loved bass fishing. He said he still remembers the first time he ever caught his first bass, and that was when he was 3. And he's just loved the feeling ever since. He just loves it. Very passionate about it, loves it. He's good at it. But he's done every type of fishing. I'm sure he's done drift fishing. Drift fly fishing? Oh, this is probably a chest. Probably. It'd be great if it were the compass. It is not. I love when this chest just like drops from nowhere. All I ever caught is trout. I caught a carp once. Big, nasty, disgusting carp. We were with a bunch of friends, a bunch of coworkers of mine that I worked with at PF Chang's, and we were at this like bonfire type deal on like a little sandy beach on Utah Lake, I think it was. And when I caught that carp, they were like, yeah, we're just gonna take this and kill it. And they just took it and like, I don't even know exactly what they did with it. Went through it. I don't know. They were like, this is disgusting. It was a nasty fish. Caught a carp. I have caught plenty of bass. I've caught a crappie. And then, oh, when we were on our, okay, this goes to show you, I was such a wee child. So when we were on our honeymoon in Puerto Vallarta, we were looking for something to do. We both had colds on our honeymoon, so we did not feel great. But we were looking for something to do, and Andrew was like, oh, we should go marlin fishing. And I was like, marlin. Marlin is the name. Oh, Marlin's the name of the fish in Finding Nemo. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, then we went to one of those little like touristy pop-ups that they have all the pamphlets of all the things you can do. Yeah, no. And Andrew was like, no, this is a marlin. And I was like, sweet gorilla of Manila, I will not. No. Wait, why did it send me here? I've been here. What? I don't have the compass, so I don't know where the fruit I'm going. I didn't mean to put any cooldowns on stickers or anything like that, so my bad. My B. Is that a chest? No, that's a door. Okay, I have arrows now, so... War. Where? Duh. Well... To be totally 100% honest, giving you a map and a compass separately is so stupid. Because, like, what good does the map do if you don't know where you are? There's a door up there. Wait, no, I've been up there. That was where the... Oh. Just get it together, Locke. Lake Mead isn't great for fishing, at least from the shore. You either have to boat out in the middle of the lake or go downstream of the dam to fish out of the Colorado River. That makes sense. I don't think that's a way to go. I am so confused. I honestly don't remember where to go. So it's obviously not that way. Maybe. There has to be a reason that... Okay, I got the boss key. Wait a minute. I'm recalling a hallway that you have to shoot... You have to shoot an eye at to twist it. Like, it starts out not twisted, but then you have to shoot it to twist it up. I don't remember where that is, though. I don't even know if I've come across that. Maybe I have... Unless it's in that same room with the boss. Why do I keep doing that? Let me ask Ander if he's picking Charlotte up. Oh, we also got a message earlier today saying that our bus could be delayed today. Again, like it was yesterday. I don't know why. Oh yeah, their bus isn't even at the school, so they're on a different bus today. Well, that's cool. Great. Good, great, grand. There is a hallway somewhere that I have to twist, and I don't remember where it is. I don't remember this temple giving me such a hard time. But then again, maybe the last time I played this, I'd played it so many times before and so close together that I could remember. But this time around, I am at a total loss. I can't remember where things are located. I don't have a freaking clue. There's something over here I missed. That was a... okay. Alcondro's trigger for late buses. Apparently. Yeah, Charlotte's bus was late yesterday, and it's apparently supposed to be late today. I think the bus has like a dead battery or something, so they had to use a different bus. It actually made me question whether or not we should get Charlotte one of those little like kid-friendly phones so she could at least call me and be like, hey, we're on a different bus. Is there like another... oh, nope. I think... okay, hold on. So if I go down here... oh, yeah. Whoops. Definitely not what I was... I'm gonna serenade this hand. I cannot remember. If you stay in here long enough, did they come back? Okay. Yep. Nope. This is definitely not where I... there's another room that's super similar to this one. And it has another hole in it. T9 texting. Okay, I've already done this. I remember falling down into a place where there was, like the ceiling comes down on you or something. Yeah, I'm gonna just attack everything from afar now. Because I also have 2 keys. Where have I even seen a key? Lock. Oh, that just brings me back here. I am missing something. But what? But where? I don't feel like I've ever gotten this lost. From afar. Yeah. Ow. Oh, thank you, friend. He's a friend after he gives me hearts, not before. Now, where does that door lead? Over there, because I can't get to that door. Okay, I'm missing something. What? Wait a minute. I think I know where it is. I think it is... oh, nope. That's not where I thought it was. Remember how confident I was just now? Yeah, no. I think it's the other one. I think I know. But it was from a long, long time ago. Okay, before I do any... Yes. Okay, before I do anything else, let me go... Andrew hasn't text messaged me, so let me go double check and make sure he's going to get Charlotte. Give me a second. There's going to be an ad here in a second anyway, so I'll just run the ad. I'll be right back.
Let's dance. Let's just dance. Let's dance.
It's Scorpio! Everybody say congratulations, Scorpio, because Scorpio got a promotion! I hope that was okay for me to say that. Sorry. I just realized maybe that was more for Scorpio. So yeah, congrats to Scorpio. Did I just pick up that arrow? Because that would have been great. That should have been Scorpio's news to deliver, not mine. I'm sorry. Is there a door? Oh, but it's unlocked. What? Oh, this, oh, no, wait. I think we are in the right place. Is this an English only chat? Pog is something for fans, like exciting or something like that in Twitch chat terms. And then WTG, way to go. I can get down with the... Oh, this is just a switch. Oh, I thought it was a... I thought it was a door. I don't know what Pog is either. It's like something to do with Twitch, like it's cool or something. What? Scorpio, stop! You are so kind. You did not have to do that. Do I have any room on my face? I do. Scropio! I demand you change your name right now to Scropio. Oh, Scorpio, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Even though I just gave away your news, it should have been your news. Scropio is bad. Don't do it. I'm crying. Scropio. I don't know where to go. Cage broke it. I am legitimately at a loss. Where do I go? There's nowhere else for me to go. I've been everywhere. Obviously, I haven't. Are there mini bosses in this dungeon? Like in these dungeons? Ooh, roll, child. Yes, okay. Look at my map. What? You must geo-guess your way out. And the legend of Scropio was born. Yes, Scropio, please tell everybody your good news. I'm sorry. But I do not know where I am. I don't know where I... Okay, wait. There's a door... Oh no, I can tell the difference between those two. Well, it's got to be over there because that's where the door is. Oh, nope, it's this one. Yes? Yeah, it's this door right here, I think. Scorpio, you're so kind. Thank you so much. You also have a lovely weekend. Yeah, it's this freaking place. There's supposed to be a door somewhere around here? Oh, nope, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so apparently I was turned around. Change your Discord. Yeah, you can change your Discord name. You don't have to change your Twitch name. Scropio. See, that is how nicknames are done, man. That is how it's done. It's never planned. It just happens. Link, Lonk. Oh. Oh. You guys, I really suck at this game. Like, really badly. There's a door in here somewhere? There is a door up there. But how... Is it locked? I feel like that's... Oh, that's right, that scarecrow. Okay, but what if you don't have the scarecrow? If I remember correctly, you don't have to have the scarecrow to finish any dungeon. Wow, I took the long way. Was I just on the map? Okay. But that's obviously part of now where is that? 2F? Okay, so that's like a secret. It is 77 degrees Fahrenheit in my baby's room. That's too hot. Babies already generate enough heat. How do I even get to 2F? Like, how is those things? How do I even... Everybody just needs to calm down. 2F? After beating Poe number 1, did you go on to Poe number 2 in the next room? No, I didn't. Where did I go? I went backwards. Clearly. So how do I get to back to Poe number 1? Oh. I have to retwist the hallway. Okay. You dingus. Well, it's been a long time. And for what it's worth, sometimes you don't think as clearly when you're talking to chat and playing a game at the same time. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I gotta sign off here in a second anyway. We gotta figure out what the heck is going on with our AC. I haven't heard back. Like, she text messaged me, our neighbor text messaged me, but when I started streaming, we were having a conversation when I started streaming, and now I haven't heard from her in 2.5 hours. 2F and 3D. So we gotta do something. What the heck, man? Yeah. Yes. Indeed. No. Okay, this is why I've been confused. You were, like, because I had to retwist to the... Yep, okay. Yes, yep. Yes. All my problems will be solved, and we will continue forward. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to sign off here in a second, but I'll get past this part. Yeah, why did I go back upstairs? I thought I was going in the right direction. I am wrong. Hey, I'm live streaming right now. What are we gonna do about my AC? So what you're saying is I got turned around with the doors. Yep. Yes. I got the bow, and then because I don't have the compass, I can't figure out where the fruit I am, and so I went out the other way. That's exactly what happened. I do declare. I would stick one on my nose, but I can't because my nose is oily and it's small. So it is curved. And stickers won't stick. I mean, we do, but that's expensive. So we... Oh, stop. So we didn't want to, like... We are not really in a position to be able to, like, fork out tons of money for an AC fix right now. So when Charlotte's friend's mom yesterday was like, oh, my husband's an AC repairman, I was like, oh, this could be a straight up miracle. So he came over last night and he messed around with it. They were literally here for like 3 hours. They didn't leave until like 8:30. And he did all these different things. And then it wasn't until right before they left, after he'd done all these different things, that's when he found the leak. And I could tell he was really angry with himself that he hadn't found it earlier. But he mostly does commercial. So, yeah, if we can help it, we're just really not... I mean, are you ever really in a financial position to be like, yeah, we want to drop $500 on our AC today. Sounds great. I don't know if that's how much it would cost, but I do know that leaks and refrigerant is expensive. And that's what we have, is a leak. Oh, he does commercials? Yeah, commercial for... Who does he work for? Climate Pros or something like that? I don't remember. Anyway, super nice guy. Really wanted to help. And he was so frustrated last night because he said, I hate leaving you guys without air conditioning. Like, I want to fix this. And, you know, we appreciated it a lot because he did do a lot for us. He cleaned the ducts and he did all these different things. And, like, he really did help out. But... Oh, did Andrew just get home? Maybe the bus wasn't late. Well, hallelujah. That would have made my life a lot easier. Okay. All right. This is a good place to stop because now I've found my way. So I'm going to create a suspend point. Hallelujah. So I don't know. Like, part of me is like, maybe we should just call a professional, call another professional that I know can dedicate the time, you know, because it's the job. But at the same time, like, if we could save that money, that would be great. But at the same time, same time, I haven't heard back from her. I don't know. Like, I almost got a hotel room last night because it was so hot in the house. I was like, how am I supposed to put my baby down when it's 79 degrees in this house? What? Weekend. How are you?
Are you ticklish still?
Of course I'm
Okay.
ticklish. Please don't. Ah! Oh, my camera just fell. I cannot be held responsible. I'm playing Zelda. I cannot be held responsible for...
It's prime time.
It's pretty bad. Okay, hold on.
What kind of game are you playing?
It's a Zelda game. It's an old Zelda game.
That's called
The Ocarina of Time.
the chicken that says "Cuckoo, cuckoo, little star."
No, that's Twilight Princess.
Oh, yeah. The chicken that says, what did he say about it?
Twinkle, twinkle, little cuckoo. I am golden, not for you. Oh.
It was saying it. In
Yeah, this is the animation. Check it out. Old school.
Hey, yeah.
See?
Did you
There
make
you go.
that a command?
I did not. Because you haven't ever said it clearly enough.
Hey, yo.
There you go. That will, henceforth, that will be a command.
Somebody make the command.
No, I have to do it, darling.
Okay.
I
Can
have to
you
do it.
make the
I can't do it right now. It's a process. Okay. I love you, babe. Ayo is apparently something that she picked up at school. I know, 90s animation. Yeah, Charlotte's only ever seen a Zelda game as like Breath of the Wild. So this is completely new to her. Like she has never seen a Zelda game that looks this bad. And by bad, you know what I mean. I mean, I love it because it's nostalgic, but to like her, she's like, this looks terrible. What they were able to accomplish with the computing power of the time is impressive. I agree, because I remember when I first played it, I thought it was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. I was like, this is crazy. It's so immersive. It's 3D, the music, everything. It's crazy. I loved it. I played it so many times. So many times. All right, this is where we're going to leave it today, folks. Oh, so come Monday, I have a doctor's appointment, so I will not be streaming on Monday. I am just going to push my stream to Tuesday. Oh, fan. Last sticker. Would you look at that? Nope, nope. I think I'm just gonna push the stream to Tuesday. What day is that? I think it's the 13th. I don't think I have anything going on, so there isn't any reason for me to not be able to do it. So yeah, I should just push that off until Tuesday. So I'll stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday of next week. And then on the 17th, I didn't do an announcement for this in chat, but I think on the 17th is when I'm going to host a watch party for my dad's Christmas play that I quote sometimes. So if anybody wants to tune into that, that'll be on Discord. I will stream that through my, I don't know, PlayStation, something like that, because I have an HDMI splitter, so I can get around the HCDP or whatever it is. So that will probably be on the 17th. And then we could do an Among Us stream on Christmas Eve day. I don't know. It just depends on... Actually, a really good day for that would probably be the 31st. Because that's kind of a lazy week, and that's kind of like a... I know, I used to have really small ones, but I think they're all gone. Yeah, they're all gone because I accidentally left them. I accidentally left them somewhere, and somebody walked off with them, and I'm sad about it. But see, my nose is oily, and it's also small and curved, so the big ones don't stick. But I'd love a clown nose, but they're always sold out at like Party City or whatever, and I'm not going to pay shipping for a clown nose. Anyway, that's just kind of some upcoming things, but obviously, if you want to stay in the know, feel free to join the Discord. But I promise I will have a reminder in chat come Tuesday for the watch party on Saturday. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. So my stream will not be on Monday next week. It will be on Tuesday, and I will stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. But as always, I just appreciate you guys being here. Susie the red-nosed reindeer. Yep. I don't mind that at all. That's fine. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate you guys being here. That was very kind of Scorpio. Any kind of like subscriptions, I don't do this for any sort of monetary gain or anything like that. I do this because I enjoy it. I love my community. Monetary donations or subscriptions or whatever do go toward helping out my family and helping and or pay bills and whatnot. And so it's always greatly appreciated. So I just appreciate everybody's support and like the bits and everything. Yeah, it means a lot. As a stay-at-home parent, it's something that I really struggle with, because Ander tells me all the time that like, I don't, that I do contribute because I stay home, and because I stay home, I'm able to, he's able to do what he does, but it doesn't feel like that because I'm not actually bringing home any sort of like paycheck or whatever. But when I can get some sort of, if the gods smile upon me and I'm able to get any sort of like Twitch payout or anything, it makes me feel like I am contributing to the household. And that means a lot. So I really, really appreciate that. I appreciate your support, especially around the holidays, like if our AC is broken and stuff, like that really helps me out. So I appreciate you all very, very much. Femi, the same goes for you. You're so kind. Katie and I talk so highly of each of you, and we talk a lot off stream. We text each other all the time. But oh, thanks, Koala. I appreciate that. But we really do. We consider this community our community. Katie is a very, very a huge part of this community. She brought Kalulu to life, and so you know, it's that time of year where you reflect on the past year and you reflect on kind of what you're grateful for. And I say all of this with like stickers on my face, but it just gets better and better, and we just gain more people and more awesome, wonderful personalities that, you know, fill this space. I am really honored to give a positive, wholesome, to have offer this positive, wholesome space for people. My goal is to bring positivity into at least one person's life with my streaming, but all of you affect me in a very, very profound way, and I'm just really, really grateful for it. I love everyone in this bar or stream. I love everybody. I just love you guys so much. And when things get hard and when things get really tough, and when I think about things that, you know, I feel stressed out, like with the air conditioning and things like that, and I think, you know, this is one of those things I didn't have control over, and I don't know, you know, I worry about how we're going to handle it or whatever. I always have this to remember and be like, okay, but I get to spend 2.5 hours, 3 days a week with some seriously cool people that I never would have met if I hadn't started streaming. So just don't ever forget that you matter. And Femi always seems to have a good way of saying it. Sweet, funny, caring, and so much more. I think that goes for all of you guys. So yeah, love y'all too, or whatever. So I'll be back on Tuesday this time. Less than love. If I have some time, like if I have a night where I'm not playing Horizon or whatever, then I'll work on the cross stitch. But my goal is to give a little bit to it each time, because I feel like I'm never going to get it done if I don't like set aside some time each day. So 2 types of people, cheers or concern. That is true. All right. Well, I'll see everybody on Tuesday. You all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. I love you all. Be safe. And less than HOAs. I'll see all of you guys later. Adios. Bye.